selling price minus discount is net selling price. Hello my dear students, very good morning to one and all. I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, called by name Dr. B.S.S, Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to have Quantitative Techniques, 4th semester, Unit 3, Session 3 of B.B.A. in favor of ratio, proportion and percentage. We already solved about the ratios. We already solved about the proportion, percentage. Today we are going to do some of the problems of percentage. What is actually here? The quantity technique, everybody is saying, what does actually mean by quantity? It is a combination of statistics and mathematics. Previously it was called business mathematics. Today it is called quantitative techniques, they say. The combination of what? Statistics data and mathematics data has been combined together and inform the student to make easy. The problem should make easy to the student because no, everybody has got a fear towards the mathematics. So somebody may not come to B.B.A, they may take arts combination because of the mathematics. No, mathematics is not at all tough. It's purely only hardworking, not at all intelligent. If you know the formulas properly, adopt the formula properly, work day and night, same formula, this becomes easy for you. That's why I'm saying so many times, quantitative techniques is not a difficult subject. It is easy. And also, you must practice. Practice makes a man perfect like this. You have to make practice, apply the formula. Once you learn the formula, apply more and more problems. When I solved about 5 or 6 problems here, you go to home, same type of problem, take the textbook, same type of problem solved number of times. If you have a doubt, you can ask your teacher. So, we will move on to problem now. What is the first one? What is 200% of 30? So it is 30 divided by 100. For 100 is 30. So if it is a 200%, it becomes 60. So for 100 it is 30. For 200 it is 60%, like this. 200%, double the figure. Then we'll move on to, what is the 13% of 78? 13 divided by 100 into 78. This is 13 into 78 divided by 100. 10.14%. Just to keep the percentage, that's all. Then, what is the 8% of 250? 8 by 100 into 250. This is 8 divided by 100 into 250. 0.16. So 8% of 8 by 100 into 250. 8 divided by 100 into 250. 20%. Then we'll move on. See that 60% of college students are males. Means females are there. Means another 40% are male. There are 240 female students. How many students are there in the college? 60% of the students are female. Means another 40% is the male. There are 240 female students. So 60% is 60 or 60 is equal to 240. Therefore, for 100, 240 divided by 60 into 100. This is 64, 400 students. Means out of the 400 students, 240 are females. Means another 40, here got how much? 400 students are there. 60% females. 60% of 400 is 240. 400. 40% are males. 160. Totally 400. I'll repeat. 60% of college students are females. There are 240 female students. How many students are there in the college? For 60, it is 240. If you take 100, it is 400 students are there. Out of the 400 students, 60% are females, means 240. Another 40% should be males, no? 160. Totally, it will come 400. I think you understand. So, they are in the ratio of 60. 60 is to 40. 6 is to 4. They are in the ratio of 3 is to 2. We'll move on next one. You must see that how it will be bifurcated. An article quoted 10,000 was sold at a discount of 10%. Find the selling price. So here, selling price here, no? An article quoted 10,000 rupees. Selling price minus discount. Net selling price. Selling price minus discount is net selling price. What is your article sold? 10,000. How much discount? 10%. 1,000. So 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. It can be sold at rupees 9,000. So an article quoted 10,000 was sold at a discount of 10%. Find the selling price. Your selling price is 10,000. 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So it will come 9,000 rupees. I think you understand this. In a college, 30% of students are Hindus. 20% are Muslims. 25% are Jains. And rest are Christians. If there are 10 Jain students, if there are 10 Jain students in a class, find the number of students, he says. Let the total strength percentage, no, is equal to 100. Hundreds are there. Out of 30% students are Hindus, minus 30% are Hindus. 30 gone. Balance 70. So, next, minus 20% are Muslims. 50. Then, minus 25% are Jains. Half of this. 25, 50 is another 25. Balance is another 25. So, 25% are Jains. So, balance is the Christians. Rest are Christians. So, you got 30% Hindus, 25%, 20% Muslims, then 25% here, 30% are Hindus, 20% are Muslims, 25% are Jains, and rest are, right. So this is 50, 75 means left out is 25. That goes to Christians. Then, if there are 10 Jain students in a class, so here how much percentage? If there are 10 Jain students in the class, this is divided by 25 into 10. 25 fours are, so 40. So out of 40, you can say that out of 40, we can say 30 students are Hindus. 30% of 40 means 12. Then 20% are Muslims. 20% of 40 is 8. Then 25% are Jains. 25 by 100, that is for 10. 12 plus 8, 20. The remaining should be a Christian, no? 22. Here, no? 22, 30. Another 10 is the Christians. See that? Totally 100 divided by 25 into 10. I take the ben. So 25 is equal to 110 for how much? 40 students are there. Out of 40, 30% are Hindus. 30% of 40 is 12. 20% are Muslims. 20% of 40 is 8. 25% are Jains. 10. Another 25% are Christian. Totally see that? 40. Repeat. In a college, 30% students are Hindus, they say. Okay. 20% are Muslims. Another 25% are Jains. Rest are Christian. If there are, so 25% is equal to 10. So 25 by 100 into 10 is equal to, for 25 it is 100. 10 how much I have taken the base. What I did know, for 25, assume that it is 100. For 10 how much? This is 100 divided by 25 into 10. It works out 40. This is the base I have taken. For 25 it is 100. For 10 it is 40. Now I apply the percentage. How much? 30. Hindus are 12. Muslims are 8. Jains are 10. Christians are 10. Totally 40 students. Hope you understand this. We'll move on to next one. A man sold 2 radios at 924 each. Each radio is sold at rupees 924 each. On the one he gains 20% and another he loses 20%. So, first one, gain. 100 plus 20 is 120. So, 120 is equal to 924. 100 is equal to what? So, 924 divided by 120 into 100. First one, profit. 924 divided by 120 into 100. 770. He got a profit of 770. First one. Then he loses. Here he loses. 100 minus 8, 20 is equal to 80. Therefore, for 80, it is 924. Therefore, for 100, 924 divided by 80 into 100. 924 divided by 80 into 100. 1155. This is the loss. Therefore, net loss, total loss minus profit. 1155 is the total loss minus your profit is 770. 1155 minus 770 is equal to 385. I will repeat. 1155 minus 770 is 385 is the loss, net loss. Hope you understand. In the first case, 100 plus 20 is 120. 120 is 94. 100 is 770 is the profit. Second, 100 minus 20, 80. 80 is 924. For 100, its loss is 1125. 80. Okay. Then, instead of 924, 80 is there. So, net loss is 385. We'll move on to next one. A man gives 20% of his property to his son, 50% to wife, 30% is leftover property to each of his two daughters, and the balance for charity. If he provides rupees 20,000 for charity, find the total value of the property. I will repeat. A man gives 20% of his property, okay, to his son, 50% to wife, 30% leftover property to each of his two daughters, and the balance for charity. If he provides 20,000 for charity, find the total value. Okay, let the total property value is equal to 100 because it's a percentage, 100. First, minus 20% to his son. 20 gone. Balance is 8. This is the balance. Then 50% to wife minus 50% to wife. So 50% of 80 into 50 by 100, 40. Another 40 left over. Then each property, leftover property is 40. To each up to his daughter, then leftover property should be given 30% of the leftover property. So minus 2 daughters. So 30% each. 30% of 40 is 12 now. 40 into 30 divided by 100 is 12. To each means 12 into 2. 24. What's left over? 16. This goes to charity, he says. I will repeat. Let the total property value is equal to 100. 20% to his son. 50% to wife. Minus 2 daughters, 30% is 30% of 40 is 12 into 2 is 24. How much left over? 16. So 16 is equal to 20,000 for 100. How much? He says. 16 is equal to, he says, no. 16 is equal to 20,000. Therefore, for 100, 20,000 divided by 16 into 100. 20,000 divided by 16 into 100, 1,25,000. 1,25,000. So 16 leftover charity. If we first find the total value of the property, 1,25,000 is there. 1,25,000 is their property. 16 is equal to 20. 100 is equal to 1,25,000. What's the total property? 1,25,000 minus 20% of this 25,000. Balance 1 lakh. Then 50% of this goes to wife, 50,000. Balance 50,000. So 2 daughters, 30% of 50, 50,000 into 30 divided by 100. 15,000, 15,000. Daughters, 30% for 2. 30% means 15 into 15, 30. Leftover is 20,000. Arrived. What's the total value of the property now? 1,25,000. 20% means recheck, verification. So the total value you find out is 1,25,000. 20% is 25,000. 50% means 50,000. This goes to son. This goes to wife. This goes to daughters. The balance goes to charity. Balance goes to charity. Hope you arrive these figures. Whatever 20,000 has been arrived. Hope you understand this. I'll repeat no. 20% to son. What I did no 100. 20% to son. Balance is 80. 50% of 80 is 40. Balance 40. 2 daughters, 30% each means 24. Balance is 16. 16 is equal to 20,000. 100. 1,25,000. Total value of the property. A clerk receives an annual salary of 7,320 in 2011. This is 20% more of his salary of 2010. What was his salary today? Let the salary rupees 100. This is plus 20% more in this year. So 120. Therefore, for rupees 120, it is 7,320. Therefore, for 100, 7,320 divided by 120 into 100. 7,320 divided by 120 into 100. 7,320 divided by 120 into 100. So it works out 6,100. Salary of 2,000. Salary of 2010. For 120 it is 7,320. For 100 is 6,100. An election, a candidate who gets 56% of the vote is elected by majority. He passed. So of 624, find the total number of votes. So he who gets 50% vote is elected. So gain 56%. lose 100 minus 56, 44. So gain gets 56, lose gets 44. Okay. For 56%, here find the total number of the votes. For 56, it is 624. Or we can find out the difference. Difference. 56 minus 44. 12. Therefore, for 12, it is 624. Therefore, it is for 100. 624 divided by 12 into 100. I took the difference. 624 divided by 12 into 100. It is 5,200. So, total number of votes recorded, 5,200. 5,200. You think understand? Gain is 56, lose is 44, difference is 12. For 12, it is 624. For 100, how much it is? In election, a candidate who gets 50% of the vote is elected by 64. So, 56 and lose is 44. Difference is for 12, it is 624. For 100, it is 5,200. Find the total number of votes recorded. 50% of vote is elected by majority of 624. It's a majority. Okay, we solved all the types of problem. Here now, percentage you have solved, the property missing you have solved. Everything has been solved in such a way that we'll move on to next one, matrix and determinant. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class.